Hello, today I'm going to talk to you about the full moon. Yeah, the full moon is going to occur in Virgo at 12 degrees and 54 minutes in this sign. And the sun, of course, will be across at 12 degrees and 54 minutes in Pisces. So if you were born on this day, the 3rd of March, you very likely have a solar return chart, which is a birthday chart, a year chart, describing your year ahead from this birthday until the next one. It will show most probably this full moon. And if it does, it means that there will be very interesting information to gather from this configuration, which occurs very often, but not so often on someone's birthday. Now, next to the moon, you can see the what we call the south lunar node. It represents that from which we should be tending to, take some distance, get away from. It could be some habits that are not useful anymore, that could even slow you down, because the objective is to go toward the north lunar node, which is across, of course, in Pisces. 8 degrees 59 minutes in Pisces, 8 degrees 59 minutes in Virgo. So there is a message there. The message is, well, you can remain around the moon sign of your life. The moon side is the side that is not so bright. It is the night side. It is the night side of your life or even of your personality. But the objective is to go toward the sunny side, the brighter side of your life, which of course is represented by the sun. So when there is a full moon, the emotions are very strong, stronger than usual. In some signs, stronger than in other signs as well. I can't really say that in Virgo the moon, even full, is extremely strong, but it indicates an accrued need to observe, analyze in minute details what is going on in our life. So that could be a good moment to choose to actually decide on letting bad habits or habits that you don't need anymore go. Let them go and focus on the future, which is the brighter side of your life. Even though you may be in a very bright situation, nothing's wrong with me, I'm okay, 100%. It can always be better. Recognize that. And actually, when you feel that you are happy and, satisfied with your own life, if you have the opportunity to make it even better, what are you going to do? Probably take advantage of this opportunity. Well, this full moon indicates this potential. And this potential is best described by this configuration involving Jupiter. There is a sextile, as we call it, which is an angle of about 60 degrees with the moon. And there is a trine, which is the double size of the sextile, 120 degrees, with the sun. And of course, there are the same with the lunar nodes, although they're a bit so-so with the south one because it's a bit narrow. But with the north lunar node, it seems to be quite okay. But in any case, whatever the aspect represents in terms of degrees, like how many degrees is a square, how many degrees, and so on and so forth, it still remains true that the signs concerned are compatible. I mean, we have here a water sign, and this is a water sign as well, Pisces. So naturally, water and water mix well with water. And here we have Earth for Virgo. So mixing water with Earth is also something quite constructive, which means that the potential is great. And that perhaps on that day, which is the 3rd of March, once again, and it will be 11:39 a.m. Universal Time, as usual. So work it out, for the place where you live, the country or whatever. And then you may be able to take advantage of this configuration here, because Jupiter represents the potential to succeed in life. And not only the potential, also the drive, the motivation to want to succeed, to want a better life. But there is a but. And the but comes from the black moon, which is here, 8 degrees in Sagittarius. It forms a square with the sun and a square with the moon. It forms a square with the south lunar node and a square with the north one. Okay. It represents doubt. Doubt could really stop us from doing anything. It is the excuse that we too often find to excuse ourselves for not doing what we should be doing. Doubt. Fair enough, you may doubt that what you're going to get involved in is not 100% sure to bring the result that you expect, that you would like it to. No, of course, we're never 100% sure. So we take a risk. Are you ready to take a risk or not? If you're not, that doubt is going to slow you down, even perhaps stop you on your way to the sun, which actually represents success. Social success or personal success, it all depends on you and your life and so on. So as usual, those configurations are going to have different influences from one person to another, but they still represent what I've just said. On one side, you have Jupiter, which is, showing you a much brighter type of situation, life, results, anything good. And on the other side, you have the doubt, am I good enough, or is it going to work out or not? Well, maybe not. But even though you may fail, which can happen, at least you can be self-satisfied of the fact that you have tried. And trying sometimes is succeeding. And even if you fail, that failure may be a success, which you will perhaps take into account later on in your life by reflecting on what happens on that particular day or around that day, and more especially on that day and time, because when the moon is full, it's true that it is a source of greater motivation that we should, put to good use. Mercury is retrograde at the moment. It is important to take this into account because, as you can see, it's here at 20 degrees. So within about 16 hours, the moon will be opposite Mercury. And that will be actually the subject of my next video about this planet Mercury and the opposition that the moon is going to create on the 4th of March. So I will post a video about that tomorrow. and then you can watch it and see what you think about it, and perhaps what you can gather from this Mercury retrograde. It is, in my opinion, a very important and positive period, which is going to last for 3 weeks, during which you can reflect on what the past has taught you. But I'll come back to that tomorrow with that short video that I'll make about this configuration when the moon progressing through Virgo will be exactly opposite Mercury, and later on Venus, and later on Neptune and Saturn, and later on Chiron, and so on and so forth. So I will post videos virtually each day for the next fortnight until the new moon. Okay, so I'll thank you very much for your interest in my work and for watching this video to the end of it. It's not a very long one, so hopefully you have had the patience of staying with me until I say goodbye, and see you then, most probably tomorrow. Bye for now.